Alright then, welcome everybody to the stream. Let's get right into things. Ready to go today with some Reneborn. Gonna be trying to get some stuff done, some hopefully important stuff done would be pretty nice. There's one big thing I want to do today as a minimum, and hopefully I can get myself doing that. If not, well, we'll do it some other time. There we go. Cool. Is my volume working? It is. Awesome. Let's just wait for the game to actually kind of exist. Thank you. Right, well, time for us to... Hello. Just waiting. Game likes to randomly tab me out. At the very least, we have a few things that we can do to start. I don't know why I'm getting such weird hitching. But at the very least, I can get myself some war effort stuff done. That would be nice to see. Blood of Azog stuff. Yeah, at the very least, we can do a few things today. Tomorrow, or today, technically, depending on where you're from, we can do a few more things. Well, a few more weeklies. We have 2 more weeklies that we can do, which should give us another 1,000 embers, which we are currently on like 850, I think. 850, cool. Speaking of, my subscriber town services have gone. Yeah, so 7 hours 40 minutes, so 8 a.m. and that is available. Additional steps. And then we also have these, and then we have stairs, and then we have assisting the war effort, and then we also have technically these, but it's not going to happen. And then we also have a few of these. So I think we said, which were the ones I wanted to get? So raising morale, I only need 2 for. Resupplying, defeat 20 enemies, torch the trenches. I think I only need to do those. Right, and I'll maybe pick up that one just in case. And then we need to pick up you, the extra modes, and then just like do 3 missions, and that gives us a ton more. Well, not a ton, but like a few extra. Which is kind of our hope. The main thing is going to be, yeah, missions are going to be a bit meh, but I'm hoping we can get additional steps done because if I can do additional steps, that gives me 2 more scrolls of empowerment, which is nice. Slowly get my legendary a bit more powerful. It's not going to be like massively different, but I'd like to get at least my sword maybe maxed before the revamp. But we'll have to see how that goes. But yeah. Okay. But yeah, at the very least we have a few things to do, even if we don't get our priority done. Which, for those that don't know, I'm looking for someone's trying to run a tier 23. No, I'm joking. Probably trying to do a tier, either that's copy and paste and they've just got it wrong, or they're trying to do a tier 2 then a tier 3. But we are looking for a tier 1 6-man stairs run. Ideally, just to have that done. I think it's a bit too late, so we're going to have to be hopefully just lucky. But yeah, we'll have to see. I like that I don't actually have to do any extra. I just literally have to do that. But I think because it's a bit later, as I said, there's going to be a few maybe difficulties with it. Like, I'm the sort of person where I'd like to... Wow, that's got 3 essence slots. That's nice. Just to have... Switch the agility... obviously, yeah, it's not as great. I wonder if actually what that looks like for... Kaz... Make it... maybe these as well. What are we looking at? Helmet? I guess I could look in head. Real quick. So, Cap of Harmony. Oh, that's just got the word Khazad-dûm on it. Hardened Helm, would that be it? Or Helm of Khazad-dûm? So obviously I get a lot less crit, but I do get more vitality, 3 essence slots, and the might. I think for the at the moment, I'm looking at Threshold. I'm still looking at not hardened helm, just helm for the extra crit, extra physical mastery, extra health, and extra might plus the 2 essence slots. I think overall that's still better for me right now. Cloak is our next thing, because Cloak is the only one, I think, that is under 420 item level, to my knowledge. I thought this was a different instance. Okay, this is fine. But yeah, everything is at least 430, 445, 432, 418, 426, 425. So I have a decent average. Obviously, actually no, I was about to say obviously these might be lower, but no, these are actually all higher level now. Missions like this, there's 0 reason. And there's 0 reason to really go against any of them. But it's fine. Unless you get stuck, at which point then maybe you might as well. Oh, hello everybody. Let's do a little sprint. I mean, I do get them in Sithal hides, so maybe that's that. But now if I die, which I think I could probably survive this. I'm using the wrong trait tree for what I should be doing right now, but I think I can still survive. Yeah. I should be using this one for missions, I think. Cool. And then one more for that. Where are we at in terms of our missions anyway? On a continuing mission, 15 out of 45. Okay, cool, cool, cool. We do need to make sure we do that just for the extra 500, obviously. If we can get that done by Sunday, we could get, or by, like, tomorrow. No, by Thursday. No, yeah. So by tomorrow, by the end of tomorrow, we could get 1,500 embers, which will be nice. I don't think there's anything. So I could go for 4,000, right? And try and get something from Threshold, right? If I kind of wanted to go that route. Because if I do tier 1 for 5,000, I can get the helmet. But I would be interested in the helmet I can get from the loot box. Not the helmet, the jewelry. I might open up a load of loot boxes again at some point. Maybe like 20 or something. Face? Nah, you were too late. Speaking of my face, I got a really bad itch on my cheek. I don't know, it's really agitating me. I think I've been bitten. Don't have anything plugged in. Ghost. It's almost nothing plugged in. You got your one time. I also don't know how long we're going to be around today, so. I actually don't know where. I mean, I can get to it, but it's a bit of a hassle. I'm in a mission. Why'd you have to be in a mission? I'm scared. Our face isn't the biggest fear thing, by the way. Just saying. So do I plus stairs? Is that what I write? Or X stairs? I'm so like scared. I just do it. Yeah, what? I did it. I did it. I did it. I don't like it. So scared. You don't know in the house? Right, well, we've done our missions, so fine. We're done with that now. Yeah, it definitely was. I messaged him. I'm so scared. So sad. Am I being ignored? I'm not an anonymous, right? I know, I'm trying to get people. I'm trying to force myself to yeah, but I'm not been invited. So sad. I forgot what the rest of what I was doing. I'm not worrying about it too much. This is why I don't like it. In my defense, as I said, I don't think we were gonna guarantee have any luck today. But yeah. Let's go grab that money. My 202 gold.
What do you want?
We'll at least have something in our inventory. May as well sell everything but the Minusithil stuff, right? Yeah. 203 guild. I don't feel so poor anymore. Just let War of Three Peaks just load in real quick. Don't mind me. Yeah, so let's go do some War of Three Peaks stuff. Actual War of Three Peaks. And try and do that daily. Try and get that sword sorted. Sorted. So yeah, my gear's not bad. I'm so sad. Fire, I find out they're in Everlasting Hope. Damn it. It's fine. Cool. So yeah, we have some pretty simple things we want to get done today. We just want to get 4 out of 5 of these done. At least. Ideally. Preferably. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Very, very simple. Not much to it. And that gets us that daily done. Which gives us the 2 Scrolls of Empowerment. Now the weekly then gives us 30 copper coins. Which is good because in 7.5 hours the daily or the weekly resets. And can get us that extra 500 embers of enchantment. Why are my skills not working? Thank you. I was disarmed, but I wasn't disarmed. Like, on my grip. It was very weird. And then I'm hoping... Sort of. Hoping that I can... I was thinking about either buying or maybe just doing some Lotro Point farms or opening a bunch of loot boxes. Like bulk doing them and then buying like 900. No idea. But yeah, my point is I might go... Interesting. But yeah, my point being, yeah, if we open up like 20 boxes, I think we can get a decent chunk. I mean, at very least you get 200, right? So, or 250 times. Did I just laugh? I laughed, but not at the joke. Because it wasn't really a joke. We can get at least 5,000. It just wasn't funny. No, not really. It just essentially becomes word association. Like, well, thank you for the boost. Like, what is this word? What could this word sound like? Sound out. But either way, yeah, if we get a minimum of 5,000 if we open up 20 loot boxes, that is enough to get that helmet, assuming that we could get on like during a decent bit of the day. If we get on a decent time, where there's people actually, you know, running these instances, and actually inviting me. This person went, yeah, tier 1, 3 out of 6. I messaged them, And now they just stood around. Unless they meant to put it in kinship chat, which could entirely be possible. But still. The one time I actually properly try, and this happens to me, you know? I try to push myself out of my comfort zone. And I get ignored. 'Tis the way. But anyway. It's all good. Gonna randomly get an invite like 20 minutes from now and be like, yeah, sorry, I'm busy. But that's the thing, right? I want to be able to... If I can get 5,000 from opening... Well, that's like 1,000... That's like 3,600 electric points. So, if I were to buy... Well, you can buy like 3,500, right? Yeah, 3,350 for 25 pounds. 25 pounds. Plus, like, maybe some rep. If I can get, you know, 20 keys. So it's only like 250 more electric points. That's not a lot of rep. And then it's pretty much sorted. Then that affords me, at the very least, will hopefully get me some gear. Like some better, like a better ring, for example. But my hope would be that I could get maybe, well, 5,000. And that would be enough to buy that helmet, which is the upgrade. Because other than, well, so basically at this point, we have the cloak is like our next upgrade. Then probably the greaves, because they're not really part of a set or anything. But the problem is they're really good. I think for the 7,000 might and the 13,000 physical mastery. But I'm overcapped on might. So I probably could get away with having a downgrade. But mentally, it's very difficult for me to go from like 7,000 down to maybe like 3,000. Like I'm more than halving my total might, and it kind of will make me feel weird, even if I get more physical mastery and ideally more crit out of the whole situation. But yeah. But I tried so hard. But in the end, it didn't even matter. So sad. You did it? You did what? You started playing The Sims? I don't think I have to go over here for any reason, but I just thought I'd double check. We good. Need major help? With? Can't promise I can be of help, but I can try. You imbued a first stage with only 100 with 3 slots. What on this? So you imbued it from minimum. I think other than getting crystals of remembrance, there's not really much you can do there, except for make a new one or get a new one. Spent far too much on mine. They are expensive. My suggestion, if you don't have a lot of money for it, though, would be to do roving threats. Because if you do roving threats, you can buy first stage weapons with the gift giver brands that they have. No, the roving threats are like, if you go to Angmar, there's some quests that you do to kill. They're level 100. So if you're like a Ballard, you'd be fine. There's some in Evendim, some in like Oracle, for example. And they give you gift giver brands, which I don't think I've got anymore. Do I? Yeah, I have 36. When you get 50 of them, you can trade them in for a first stage weapon. So if you're like Runekeeper, you can't use like a satchel or get a satchel, which kind of sucks. But yeah, where's my disheartened soldier at? Actually, where is my disheartened soldier? Ah, he's back here. Yeah, you can probably quite easily. Well, you can get a. You won't be able to get a rune, but you'll be able to get a sword then. I can go over to the place and show you in a minute if you want. So just get this daily sword. That's how I got my two-handed. What are you after another legendary for, though, if you're Ballard? Unless you're doing what I did and getting a two-handed. But honestly, I wouldn't worry too much about weapon swaps. Because, they're not going to be a big thing. How did you get to... You can't... It doesn't let you get a thing, does it? It should give you... You shouldn't be able to get two swords with a Valar package, I thought. Because you can't dual wield swords. So. It's a bit weird. Yeah, you won't be able to get a rune from there, so... it would have to be a case of either buying or getting one crafted for you at this point. I'm like 99% sure you can't get a rune. Okay. Go back in here. Huh? Be in combat for like 26 more minutes. Very particular. And they should get our daily done. I'm very glad you only have to do 1 or 4 of them per day. Not like 7. Because it makes life a lot easier. And then we level up our Battle Frenzy. Because why not? And that's us all good with that. Let's actually go to... let's go to Evendim, since that should be doable. Let's see what's available. Should be able to get Tinted from here. I haven't done these guys in a while. There's that one enemy that reflects 200% of your damage that I think just really annoys me. I realize why it's easier to do on Hunter and I never had to deal with it. It's because it's only effective on melee attacks. on melee damage. So even blindside doesn't work for it. Wait, blindside I think would work. I can't remember how blindside works. It's kind of dumb.
What do you need?
In my opinion. I had a look at jewelry. Did I ever look at jewelry? Like 130 jewelry? 130. I need like some teal stuff that isn't like, so the necklaces are actually worse, but I'd like to get some teal stuff because even if it's worse, it kind of looks better, which sounds really dumb. Hey, this dude. Yeah, I don't think you can get a rune, but I will double check.
What do you need?
Champion weapons. No, you can only get weapons. That's why Runekeeper has nothing. Near enough. I guess I should also do this for Feyrand when he needs it. If that's even available as a thing still. So I want to have a look. So you got necklaces, right? Which we need to look. 432, 411, 414. So these aren't really what we were after. I'm looking for more like earrings. So even if you look up earrings, it's like nothing. Kind of annoying. I mean, the wiki's always going to be a little bit meh, like, you know. But it kind of sucks. Like 418. I want some like impressive stuff. Impressive. I'm essentially just going to I think be going through what there's like 2,200 pages on the wiki of 130 items. I'm gonna basically end up going through that a lot, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I tend to go for the French wiki when it comes to screenshots for sure.
Greetings.
Certainly seems more reliable for stuff like that. Really, it does come to a point of I should just look up on here. I should even scan just to be sure now. But, like, nope, there's nothing. But if I were to look up, like, I don't know, jewelry. Obviously, there's all the threshold stuff. I know there's the raid stuff, and that's kind of like, obviously, my end goal. I know the stuff I need for, like, best in slot. But the idea is finding kind of the stepping stone to that. I also don't think it's worth getting these, like, big battle stuff, because what gear do I have now? So my gear, I'm actually alright, I'm happy with my gear. So I've got the gold chest plate, I've got the gauntlets and boots as well. These are some Ember Box stuff. I have Glowing's favorite traveling cloak, the Elder Slade barter shoulder pads, and the crafted helmet, the sword and bow, which I think are best in slot. My sword, obviously, and my rune. It's just jewelry that I am looking to upgrade, because I've still got, like, Bilbo ring, for example, with a Might Essence on it, for example. Which I don't really need to worry about, because I've got capped physical mastery. So I can actually, like, probably take that off and get something better that gives me more crit, evade, and might. So I'm still capped, but then add, like, vitality on top of that, for example. And some of this stuff doesn't have essence slots, so that's another thing. Yeah, I was like, oh, I can just barter Elder Slate stuff. Oh no, I can't. Okay. Is that the same person I messaged earlier? No. I get so scared when all these people... Yeah. I'm currently... We've tried tier 2 with 2 of us. Obviously, you have to have it 3-man. So I can do tier 1, easy. Right. Assuming this is the one we're on about. Is this? Is it SK? Shadow King? Is that what it's called? But Chamber of Shadows. Yeah. So we're able to run tier 1. We can get through this easy. I can go do that right now, and it's, easy peasy.
Long ago, during the
maybe we'll find a thing as well. We tried tier 2, which obviously requires 3 with myself and Ghost, but we weren't able to make it through that. But I'm sure with, like, obviously more people. Something I wanted to work out, so let's say I do a raid on here. Right, if I do Threshold, which is my kind of next step thing I'd like to do is Threshold tier 1 for the helmet. To barter. Or tier 2 you get the drop, but tier 1 you barter. Obviously I required that, and now that all this stuff's bound to account, so that means I can buy them for my, like, let's say I had a mini or a hunter. Then I could just, like, do that. Like, trade them over. Well, that's why I was saying, like, it would be nice to have if I can have a guaranteed, like, if I do Threshold, Bloody Threshold, tier 1, I can then barter for the helmet, which is better than what I have currently, which is an upgrade. And then that's at least a guarantee whilst potentially trying to get the helmet from Remichan. Right? Or at least just being more geared to do Remichan. Yeah, whatever it's called on here. Let's go look it up again. Yeah, the 434. Yeah. So I'm at 425 now. So I get more might, more health, more might, more vitality, more physical mastery, more crit, and same essence slots. So yeah. Because right now I'm using the Elite Wildlands Skirmisher's Helm. Yeah, so that one drops, and it is like 9,000, basically 10k crit, but more health, I think. So I had more health, less might, and crit rating. But 3 essence slots, I think, if I remember correctly. So you can kind of like build around it a bit better. By the time I probably got it sorted out, it will just be a case of, 140 will be out. Yeah. So I don't know what's better, just something I can just not have to worry about. I mean, ultimately, the Remichan helmet is the preferred, right, for the set bonuses and everything like that, because you can get the 2 set, the extra 10,000 might from, or agility or what have you, from the 2 set bonuses. Well, Cloak is actually the thing I'm looking at. Is my lowest level thing right now. This is my only thing that's under 420 item level. So that's actually my next thing I'd like to look into. Because I'd like to, I don't know, keep everything at a base level. So I'd like 420 to be kind of... Threshold has a cloak drop on tier 2. I'm not sure how good that is, though. I think the best one is supposed to be the summer instance one, right? Or the spring instance. Right? Because you can get these. So this one would be... This one? No, this one. Heavy Cloak of the Threshold. So that's like, what, 700 might? 300-ish vitality. 4k crit. 3k evade. About 15k armor. Because I got confused, because obviously cloaks are all light armor. So it really threw me off, because I was like, huh, why does light armor suddenly have like 3 extra things or 6 extra things? Confusing. But like I said, I feel like by the time I've actually got all this stuff sorted, it's just suddenly going to be like, hey, now it's 140 that you have to go for? Tough. Yeah, from what I've seen, it's supposed to take like 20 to 30 minutes. From what I've heard. But yeah, I really want to get that done because just doing tier 1 means I can get... I don't want the boots, obviously, because I've got the Remichamp boots. The normal ones, at least. The helmet is an upgrade. As I said, that's the 434. This only requires me to do tier 1. Obviously, gauntlets are fine. I could go and switch my Greaves, for my physical mastery for crit. So my 13k physical mastery for my 27 crit. I think I might do that if I can. Less armor, less might, but I get a lot more health, and I get an increased crit rank, and then I just put another physical mastery thing on, and I'm probably good. And then these are kind of bad, but that might just be me. But I think tactical mitigation and resistance rating are less so. Big deal. Well, I think at the very least I want to do cloak and helmet is something that I might look into, because helmet I think that's worth getting. Actually, maybe it isn't worth getting. I mean, it is an upgrade, and I like upgrade. But yeah, slowly working up. Kind of wanted to try and get in a stairs run, but I messaged and I was like, hey, I want to do, and then I got nothing. Because what I think you're supposed to do, I put plus in stairs. I'm on every night. I don't know, I always say it so weirdly. But I don't know if you're supposed to put just X or plus and then what it is, just so they know. But I wrote like plus stairs. And yeah, I got no reply. It was so sad. Every night, yeah. I'm on my own server.
Out with it.
I think the Wingate stuff isn't good enough for us as well, and we also have to do it too. I want to do a 6-man. Yeah, my night. Those are an upgrade. Actually, are they? Not really, no. More might. Same health. Same armor. Less finesse, less crit. Or physical mastery. So I'm better off just sticking to what I have. I think the problem is for me at the moment is just my time. Not my time zone, but I have been doing a lot of nights. It's 1 a.m. so there's going to be just less people on. So I need to get on like a, you know, a day, and that be the time that we actually, or like an evening, rather than a past midnight kind of thing. But unfortunately, that's not something I can really change to. Yeah. Well, because that's when everything, like most stuff resets, right? Thursdays. That's where I think you get it suggested if you want to do like Nazguls for the weekly, because it resets Thursday. Because the currency one's a Sunday, so that's in like 7 hours. And then Thursday is like reset for missions and all the other stuff. Let's go real quick do a stairs. We may as well get stairs tier 1 done. Or solo tier 1. I know it's like I'm not supposed to. I know I'm being told off for doing it. But at the very least I'd like to get that daily quest done. I'm told I should do 6-man and I could possibly be able to do it solo, but I can't. Because I'm just not good at the game. But yeah. My biggest fear and my biggest hurdle is pushing myself to actually put myself forward for a... Oh yeah, I can do a duo. Well, I can do tier 1 duo, harrowing and roost solo at 1:30. So I've been doing the weeklies, the Morgul weeklies for the you know, what extra 1,000 from doing the Veils of Sorcery and the other one I can't remember the name of.
We have never met our match.
Yeah, recently I've been doing it for 122, knowing that I can do it at that level. Yeah, the nodes. I need to sort out this character. I feel like I should just put him to be a prospector with the amount of roost I do. Or explorer. I guess explorer would be better. Just for the wood and the other stuff. But it maybe pushes me to try and, you know, it pushes me to sort everything out. Yeah, Feyrand, who was my, yeah, Feyrand is my explorer, who is also kind of my main for a bit. Randomborn's the character I've been mostly playing today, or recently. And Tarvelard, I think, is Historian. I could be wrong though. No, he's a human. I remember now. Yeah, he's farmer, cook, tailor. On Arkenstone, my hunter is Historian. So scholar, farmer, weaponsmith, I think a Historian is. Yeah, that's why I'm like, you know, trying to keep my simple with the... So my whole thing, I spent like yesterday focusing because like my shoulder pads were the only thing that was armor-wise that was still purple. And I've been told that, you know, especially at higher tier at least, when people see non-purple gear, or purple gear or lower, non-teal I guess, people are a bit fussy about that. And also, I guess, also pulling your weight, basically, in terms of actually using your skills properly. Which I'm doing completely wrong, by the way, at the moment, and I'm fully aware of that. But I'm not. It's not difficult to kill these enemies, so I don't really have to try, which may be a lazy way of thinking about it. Or not the best way, but yeah. I'm even in the wrong... trade tree at the minute. Well, that's the thing. Yeah, when I'm actually like, I'm using the trait tree that goes into Killing Spree, which is more for like if you're, you know, doing walk pens or simple stuff, I guess. So you just get 10% of your health back after every kill. So when you're actually like against one boss enemy, that's really kind of useless. So there's, you know, this trait tree, which is more focused on that. But yeah. But it's the reason I want to kind of take it slow. I'm not trying to like jump up to super duper high level tier 5 this second. It's a treasure buggen again. Same place. Cool. Same place again. Yeah, it's why I want to keep to like some tier 1 stuff for the minute and sort of work my way up. Obviously try and get some gear and go from there. Cause yeah. Yeah. I don't want to, you know, I obviously want to be useful, but I don't want to be like, feel like I'm going to be ridiculed if I'm not perfect. I understand not everybody's like that, but, you know, if I were to do it, if I was trying to get in like a tier 5 Remichan raid or something, then I'm going to be, there's going to be like, you know, people are expecting stuff out of you. Whereas like tier 1, it's probably like, let's just get this done, shall we? Which is why I think it's nice that you only have to do, like, you don't have to do the highest, super duper highest tier to unlock everything. It's kind of just like the extra challenge. Like, obviously tier 3 is like the level I think ideally you want to get to.
How dare you put me down? You listen to me.
Yeah, I think tier 3, because obviously, you know, I think people understand deep down that like people are doing this so they can unlock gear. And but yeah, I think like tier 4s and 5s are more like, I could be wrong about this, but it feels like tier 4s and 5s are maybe on the more serious side of things, compared to like tier 1s, you know. I need to remember to log off. So I'm going to log off here is the idea. Not now, but like. Yeah, Ghost. Ghost, you can go in with hero gear that you have. Your gear is such a mishmash. You've got like some Valar gear plus the gold chestplate. So all over the place. You have like the elite coif and then the gold chest plate and then just hero shoulders. So weird. Alright. So yeah, at the very least I need to go to this dude at the end and in a little under 7 hours go talk to him. Then I also need to go to Ekad Uil, however you're supposed to say it. The class I'm actually trying to do now is a mini. I actually kind of want to learn how to play Minstrel a little bit, not gonna lie. The idea of a healer. Maybe not in like raid situations, but just being able to do it, I think sounds like a good idea for me. And that's why I was wanting to work out, like, if I, if I do, let's say, Bloody Threshold on this character, if I do a raid on this character, I can buy armor for motes that's bound to account, right? Is this not bound to account? Yeah. So can I then buy this on this character, and then, or a will version, and then trade it over
These are troublesome times
to
indeed.
my character that has not done that content? I'm guessing I can. So that I don't have to, like, you know, I can gear up, like, as soon as I get to 130, technically. Which would be nice. Oh, what am I doing?
Now then.
So I need to get 1 to have everything done. Anyway. Just checking this is the right time on here. Yeah. 6:46. And there's no reason to do the weeklies here, right? So I just check harrowing. We'll go 122. What do we say? 122 duo? Was the idea? Because then we can actually get drops.
In an attempt to
More likely.
repel the forces of Ugrikor and the Rangers of Asilion,
I like Ugrikor.
Thutmog's forces
Kinda cool.
fortified the outermost
An interesting
ring of
character.
Minas Morgul, believing the iron between Ugrikor and Thutmog might be turned to your advantage. Ramrod has between Rock and Minas Morgul.
Okay. Well, the fact there isn't a thing here means it's a no. But I already knew that, kind of. But yeah, I don't know. I think, you know, my biggest thing, my biggest fear with the whole, like, trying to join even like a tier 1 thing is like the impression someone has of me, or saying the right thing, right? Because as I said, I tried to join a tier 1 6-man. There's no real difficulty to that. Like, it shouldn't be like a huge barrier of entry, right? I would have thought. And then I got no reply. And I'm like, did I say something wrong? What did I do wrong in this situation? And now I will mentally not want to do it again. Which is kind of annoying, because I do want to do it. I'm just kind of screwed. Low-key kind of screwed. I'm not screwed. I am screwed. I'm very screwed of people. We have faith that the Ghost is gonna complete Remachant tier 3 all on his own. I think I got 7 from about... I think I got like 1 every 1,000. No. I think I had 5,000 and I got 7. That was Minas Ithil farms though. That's a while back. Like 7 or 8. And now I have 0. Except I should try my hardest to get at least 7 shards a week. Which sounds really sort of not an amazing idea. But that's an extra 1,000 embers a week. If I really need to, I can farm for them with my buildings. Not like farm, but like... But I can just, like, get my buildings to do missions, like we've been saying. I really like the idea of my buildings being 45 minutes. Or no, 30 minutes to do Bilbo, and then 15 minutes to do Bilbo the next day. And it taking, like, if I can do an hour and a half per character, I think then I could get a shard per one. I think it's possible. Alright, so we got 2 bits of jewelry, 401, 402. What are we gonna do? Deconstruct it. Oh wait, I have this earring of the Drake Hunters. That was... yeah, it was worse, right? So we can actually deconstruct that for an extra 200 embers. No. You kidding me? Are you kidding me right now?
Let us not tarry.
Where's my thing? I want my thing. Where's my thing? Why do I have to hoard so much? Hey, 200 embers of enchantment. Whoop, whoop. I've been thinking for embers of buying the boxes. Bag is big. I mean, I can make it be the entire screen if we wanted to. This is how I look at my bag. You may not like it, but this is peak bag management. Right here. You can't even see the game. This hurts. Deep down. Cool. Yeah, what was I saying? I kind of forgot. Hey, I got an Ithilgalad crafting component from that, did I? Or did I get that from a chest? I must have got it from a thingy. Oh, that's kind of cool. I have nothing really to get out of it at the moment.
Greetings, friend.
I think it was Bree that I wanted to go to. Where did I want to go? What did I want to do? Yeah. Basically, my idea was... I'm just really curious. I wanted to... So when I grabbed these legs, I took every potential armor piece and compared it to what I currently had and took a screenshot. I want to do the same but for my jewelry. I know it's a stupid idea. Because I should just get the instance jewelry. But I think if I could just have some nice... You know, this is a loot box jewelry piece. Just something with an essence. And be teal. I just feel better about myself. But yeah, what I did want to do was just buy one box and just be able to see what... Because the problem is, you can look at it on Item Treasury, but it's all level 116 stuff because it scales. It shouldn't be 116, it should be 121. But I wanted to buy... Oh, it's not even you, but the equivalent of these. I think there's one at Remichan. Remichan?
Greetings, friend.
Whatever it's called. Yeah, so you can get the tier... You can get them for 6,000. So you can buy them for 7,500 from a normal Adventurer's Quartermaster thing. Or you can buy them for 6,000 if you have done, I think it's Bloody Threshold. I think. Yeah, so you have to do tier 1 Bloody Threshold. And then you can buy them for 6,000. But I've also been told that you can get the tier 6s from Stairs 6-man on tier 1. I could be wrong about that. Or is it tier 2? Seems to be tier 2. I could be wrong. Possible reward drop from boss's chest in the stab battle. I think I'm alright at the moment with my... I've got a kind of spattering of a few. I've got a tier C... Wait, no, sorry. These are tier 5s on here. That's a tier 6 on my shoulder pads. Then I've got some tier 4s on there, which I just had. And I thought, why not? Then I've got a tier 4 and a tier 5. 2 tier 5s. Whatever the flickering moonlit essence is. That's like... I don't even know what level it is. What is it? What is it? Flickering... It's tier 1. Yeah, that tier 1. Yeah. I think I just wanted something on there. And then... Yeah, mostly tier 5s though. I think I got 2 tier 6s. And maybe some on my just... on my things. Yeah. Yeah, so I think tier 5 I'm happy with, but obviously getting tier 6 would be nice. Is my thought, right? If I can get tier 6 where I can, basically the more tier 6s I can get, the less I need in total, right? So the more vitalities I can have, because I'll be just getting more per, right? So I can still hit cap, I would just have less health than I can achieve maximum. So yeah. Well, that's my point. So like, tier 5 is nice and like relatively easy to craft, right? I just need some, whatever they're called. I can't remember the name of what they're called. Universal solvents. I was thinking about just buying a batch of 25 of them for 700 because it's like 40 for one, but if you buy them as 25, it's 28 per. And I've also been quite lucky with them as drops, or I can get them from missions. There's also that. But I could also just get shards and then just buy those. You can't buy shards, but you can buy universal solvents, so you know what I mean. There's also the fact I could just look on the auction hall, maybe. What are they called? Oh, no, it's Moonlit, right? Is it Moonlit? Premium items? No. It's not. It's It's literally got the same thing. Just buy unit buyout. But there's the... I don't know if this will count as having the deconstructing ones. Or the boxes. But I've been gathering a few. I've got some might ones, some spare vitality ones. Which I could probably chuck on like my shoulder pads for a little bit extra. Sort by duration. Good idea. I mean, I can also just do like level range, right? If I say 121, right? Then they should be decent. Finesse, resistance, physical mitigation. Because yeah, I mean, Essence Reclamation Scrolls aren't too terrible to get. And if I'm going to be upgrading my gear anyway, I'm going to be using them. So yeah. Because I did have on here. Yeah. Could be an idea. That's what we should do, Ghost, with all your outfits. Right? Go on outfits and then see how long it takes to finish these. And then you don't have to buy out, you just have to wait a little bit. An hour left for this extravagant festival hat? Huh? Is an idea. You could buy it for 1 gold, but you could get it for 10%. It's red by default, I don't like it. Wait, what? You gonna question how I have so much money? Is that what you're gonna do? Joking. To be fair, considering I spent quite a lot of money, I'm actually quite, you have to wait. You would have to wait, but you can get it for probably a significantly cheaper price. This one, you can get a whole copper less for waiting 20 hours. Potentially. What's the highest thing at the moment? 4,000 gold? So, you know that... Let's say you really wanted this dress, right? No, they can't. It's the highest bid at this, right? That's what I've had. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. But, yeah, let's say you wanted this really badly. You could actually save 1,500 gold. A full gourd? Why not? Save 50 gold. Cloak of the Raven? Interesting. But yeah, that is actually something we should start doing is, yeah, maybe looking at those and, getting that all sorted. Could I just look up the word tier 5? Alright, is that not in the tier? Let's look up the word tier. Am I being dumb? What are the name of the boxes that people sell? What are they called? Essence box. It's nobody. It's just there's nobody selling them. Okay, cool. I've definitely found them before. I found people selling them. But yeah, like I said, if we're already getting Essence Reclamation Scrolls, and we can, in theory, get them in about 45 minutes of work, and obviously if we do seals, we can then buy them for seals, right? From the skirmish camp. Can you buy seals? Or would you just have to do the skirmish thing? Either way, you could do that, and then you could just buy the Essence Reclamation Scrolls, or obviously just spend a little bit of time. And I could be worth chucking on these Vitality Essences, because I may as well get whatever, what is it, 4.5? So, 1521. I may as well get the extra 6,844 or 45, depending on how it rounds up. Morale. Might I tell you? I want to actually go check that real quick. Oh, I messed up. I messed up. I messed up. I'm hoping, though, going back to what we kind of said, I would really like to be able to buy, not buy, but make sure that we can get... Oh, what are these? Superior 4th mark? Interesting. It looks like you can't just buy seals otherwise. You can't like trade up like you can buy medallions. So sad. So disappointing. Sup? It's so weird that it would make you buy these different ones. Yeah. I see a lot of people running ponies. Prancing pony for it. But I was also told the 12-man Storm on Mithrandris, or whatever it's called, is popular for it as well. I actually once had got a seal from a Hobbit gift. Never again have I ever gotten one of those. I don't know if you still can. But yeah, that happened. Yeah. So the seal is only the really thing. It's like 25 something, right, medallions and something, and like however many marks. But the seal is like the main limiter to the whole situation. Because the marks and medallions obviously aren't too difficult in the grand scheme of things. That said, I would probably prefer to go, like, basically my idea would be I could probably make a new character, get him to 20 or 25, do 15 missions, get an Essence Reclamation Scroll, get a double XP thing and a Reputation Tome, and 2,000 Virtue Experience for one of my characters, and open 4 loot boxes. That would probably be my personal choice, but that's just the way
Is there aught which you need?
I roll, I guess.
How may I help you?
What am I looking for? Who's the one that like sells it?
What can I do for you?
It's not in here, right? No. Is it legendary? Maybe?
Hello.
I don't see why it would be in legendary items. It's in classic provisions.
What do you need? Greetings.
What do you need?
Curiosities. Essences. There we are, found it. Easy. Oh, you can just buy these essences. Be interesting for certain characters. Doesn't look like there's really that many people on there. I would expect no different from anybody else. I will always promise that I feel like I'm better when I'm not streaming because I can purely focus on the game. Why am I looking for my own stuff? Weird. But nobody will ever believe me. See? Ghost doesn't believe me. It's so sad. Hey, I know a really good idea. Let's do chamber. Nice. Let's just run level 50 tier 3 to 1 to 50.
Long ago,
I'm very happy for
Turin
you.
the Deathless sealed away an evil being known as the Shadowed King. Driven by intense
So when you get a
jealousy,
max, you
he
have
wears the
no
face
more
of
need
the
to
Father
try and
of
get me
the
to play, right?
Longlands and builds a kingdom deep beneath the earth. A twisted
This is just
reflection
my way of
of
proving that I'm
Warfare
really
above,
good at this game.
a mockery
Right?
of the grandness of Khazan. Must be defeated, for his demented
Nobody
visions
can say I'm bad
become
after this. I'm
reality.
literally like one-shotting
Why
these
have you
enemies.
come?
It's insane.
Do you seek
Right?
to
I'm
oppose
so good at this game. See?
Lukan Kaduruba Inku.
Oh my god, a treasure button. I thought they only went on capped instances. Oh, I'll do it.
Can you not hear the whisper?
I'm wearing a blue cloak. I'm wearing a blue. What do you mean blue? Teal or blue? I like this cloak. It's not my favorite cloak. My favorite cloak you can't get in the game. I'm so sad. I don't like this guy. Power Spore Max, thank you for the follow. Probably felt like you needed to do that to continue being so horribly mean to me. I'm so hurt deep down. I just realized something. It's gonna be I'm not gonna be able to open it, right? Actually, no. I should be on the trio one. Although this trio, I don't know what it would be called. Completed. Chamber of Shadows, tier 1. And what do we get? We get Secret Seeker's Apprentice Sabatons. They're bind on acquire. That kind of sucks. Oh, but they are fellowship tradable, but they're bind to character. Basically, my thought process was it would be really interesting to do this and try and get armor for Feyrand. But I'll just deconstruct it for 50 motes. Why the heck not? I have to take joking in stride, though. Otherwise, you know, it goes against what I say of the whole, if you can dish it out, you better be able to take it kind of thing. I always joke to Ghost, but then if I was sad when he said something to me, then I have no right. You know, you get me? Anybody understand what I'm trying to say? Please? Right, I want to go do Filical, and that's just because you don't know anything, Ghost. Fair.
Hasta went forth to discover the meaning of the strange happenings.
I was going to pretend to be really offended, but
he has not returned, and his companions are becoming worried that something may have happened to him.
I think the only first stage I've gotten from this. Actually, I'm really horrible. I am. That is true. I was about to say the only first stages I've gotten from Filical are my Warden Spears, which I've got 2, but I did get that mini sword. Right, mini sword of the first age, level 60. I cannot wait to have that equipped when I actually get my mini to level 60. My mini is at 54 currently, which is getting there. I'm thinking I'm not gonna cap it. I realize this Feyrand, it makes sense to cap, but I actually don't think it makes sense to cap the other guys. And even then, Feyrand, we're probably gonna not skip, but go to 65 soon. I'm thinking. I might run a poll. Like, what does everybody think? Huh? I got a Burglar's Second Age sword. Nice. What was the thing I was going to try? There was an instance. Oh, yes, I remember. What was it? I'm going to have to find it. It's in Mirkwood, I think. It's not skirmishes. It's not seasonal. Where is it? Okay, I'm a little bit confused. Ah, this is it this one? Yeah. I was gonna run that at 65, but tier 2. I just want to see how far I can get into this one this time. Because I really want... And it is really dumb what I want from this. But I really want the doormat. I want my doormat. That's my plan in life.
Send down reinforcements and drive them out.
And I think Ghost will agree it is the best you know, is the best doormat. I don't know what happens if I actually just kill all these guys. Like, it kind of tells me, hey, you should skip over them, but... What if I just kill them all? I think it is, though, a... disappointingly... a lack of... doormats. I did find out I can craft a doormat, I think with Taylor, if I remember correctly. So that was certainly up there as a plan, as at least a placeholder for the moment. But yeah. What's the thing? It's this one. Tranquilizing shot. That's a poison. Maybe I should get a thing to take off poisons. Hey, it's a treasure bugger again, except I can't get the quest, I don't think. Either it doesn't let you have it in a non... Like, they maybe spawn in non-scaling instances? Or in non... like, your level? But they just don't give you the actual quest. I was actually able to do this pretty easily on tier 1. Makes sense, it's level 65. It should be doable. My gear is now better. I was not able to do it on tier 2 though. I actually was not able to defeat the first boss on tier 2. I don't know how much that says about the boss or how much that says about myself. But as I said, my gear is much better now than it was. I was probably still using hero, like Valar gear at the time.
Such a shame to come so far.
But yeah. I messed up so much. Come on. We're certainly higher than we were. Like, this is better than I was last time for sure. Just want to keep getting those corruptions off him. I don't think it's going to happen. But he just gets that damage reduction. I don't like it. Doesn't deserve a damage reduction. Does anybody deserve a damage reduction? I do. Does he? No. Because otherwise soon he's going to have 100% damage reduction and it's going to be so sad. But that's what happened. So you get like damage, tactical damage. He's obviously got higher health. Impending Doom plus 17%. Well, hopefully we can just like kill him pretty quick. And then we just kind of don't have to worry. Nice. Maybe we'll actually be able to do this. You never know. There's also, I think, one of potentially... Oh, I get 10 medallions from a medallion of Dol Guldur. There is a really nice cosmetic that I like that I think can drop from... There's like 2 twins, like as a boss in this. Like, I think just before the final boss. And I think they can drop... I can't remember if it was removed. But there is a cosmetic that I think they at least used to drop. When I looked up the item, it said it dropped. But I can't remember if they just didn't drop it in tier 1 or if I was just unlucky. Might as well grab everybody together. But these guys are all really slow and I hate it. and get everybody as close as possible. And I got some rep. Nice. I don't think I have to kill him. He doesn't know that I've just killed all his friends. So yeah, these guys having corruptions is a bit of a pain. Obviously, if you had more people, you'd be able to get more reductions to that, if I'm, you know, thinking correctly. You know, more people means more removed corruptions compared to my potentially up to 3, but very small chance that happens. But if we get to the end of this, we get to see dead people or dead person, right? On a drake or whatever it technically is. So that should also be quite fun, and we'll see if we're actually able to defeat said dead person. Really? I feel like I should just skip ahead. Just be like, you know what? It's fine. Gather as many enemies as possible together. You have faith. If not, it's always a thing that maybe we could grab yourself and I to do, you know? Always get the extra, you know? And in theory, if both of us were to do it, if we, you know, we're unable to now and are unlucky, would technically be double the chance of getting this drop, I think. I'm not sure technically how that works. Probably not double the chance. But certainly higher chances of succeeding. Steeped. Yes. I feel like I never saw the 65 ones. Yeah, this is the like twins boss. So this Roshan and this Roshan. So 5.4 and 5.4 million. Shadow and Flame, and there's some cosmetic that at least used to drop. Again, I'm not entirely too sure. But yeah, this could be an interesting thing. He has the same voice actor as Gandalf. I'm like 99% sure, and it really weirds me out. Yes, push me into that wall. It's essentially what I do on the Roost instance at this point. Don't trust him not to knock me off the edge, so... Cool. He's just very sad now. She burned, I think. Should have put some food on, actually. Just to be 100% safe. Maybe we'll do that in a minute. So sad. I took one off, 2 more appeared. And very soon, it'd be so cool if he dropped that cosmetic. I can't even remember what it is. It might be the shield, actually, that I really like. And we got nothing. That sucks. Well. Alright. Sad times. I guess a good thing is I am actually getting some of the resources I need. Some actual, like, you know, scroll cases, green garnets. I'm actually really, I'm on that tier right now on my my jeweler, where I need all that stuff. Just gonna skip it. I wonder if I can actually skip ahead, like super far. The answer is no. Well, that's what happens. Wait, what? Huh. Are you guys being helpful? Yeah. I sort of basically knew that. I just was curious. Of how far I could get. Also, I'm very interested in these guys. I guess I'm probably just here to be like, hey, you killed people. We, you know, nobody's gonna, you know, take over this area whilst we're away. It's just a bit of a pain that you gotta make it all the way back. Why can't I start at a higher tier, you know? Make my life a little bit easier. So yeah, we'll actually take these down, like they're supposed to be actually done. Because yeah, my main point was I wanted to, hello.
What do you need?
I can get 6
lend
marks
me
out of
your
this, and I can also get a quest I don't really care much for. Yeah, so I wanted to try and get some stairs 6-man done today, but although everybody was wanting to do that, well, we won't take too long then, or we'll just kill them if they do spawn. Yeah, I wanted to do the 6-man. Ideally, that would have been fun, but it seems the one time I tried didn't work. Kill them? Yeah, I'll kill the enemies if they respawn. Why is this unharsh? They're gonna try and kill me. Oh, I did get the tail bracelet thing. Nice. Useless, but nice. Please don't do this to me. Wow, that's just rude. I guess it makes sense that he, like, makes everybody notice by howling, but rude. That's what that is. Incredibly rude. Okie dokie. Is she back there? Oh! So they're both there, but obviously they're both still on the floor because I killed them. Oh wait, they've actually got stuff I can pick up. I wonder if... Okay, no. Damn. Okay, let's be a little bit more normal in our play style and actually kill the enemies instead of just running past them. As much as we'd love to be, we aren't quite the burglar class. And we're not very good at it. The whole sneaking about thing. I don't know why I said burglar class like that. It just seems such a weird way to say it. But Okay. See how easy that was? See how easy I could have made that? But instead, I had to be really awkward. Just have to, like, get rend on it, and then... just make sure it's taking that damage over time. That was an absolute waste of a skill. That sucked. I guess the idea is if I'm in fear, then you can have like a ranged fighter, you know? And then they can actually kind of sort you out. Shoot it with a bow. Can't fear me if you're in being shot with arrows, you piece of light. I'm literally just shooting a light with an arrow. I see nothing wrong with that whatsoever. And I love T-posing enemies. I always love T-posing enemies. They're the funniest thing to me, just deep down. I don't know why. Because I know deep down it is a really kind of dumb thing. Can you not do it 2 times in a row? That's just kind of low-key rude. I love this statue. I don't know if you can. I'd love to have some... it's not even a statue. It's like a fountain with blood in it. But I would love to have something, at least with this design, as a housing decoration. I just think that'd be really cool. There isn't, like... what if it rains? There's a dead person up there. He's flapping around with his wings. He's got some wings. He's flapping them about. Well, he himself does not have wings. I wonder if he'll come around again. Cool. Take all 3 of them out, and then we gotta go... there he is! Well, not quite the Nazgul, but... it's the Lieutenant of Dol Guldur. It's gonna be up here. Once we get this other lever. And I am just very interested to see if we are gonna be able to actually take him out. It would be amazing. Lieutenant. Yes. So depending on where you're from, it's pronounced differently. It's either lieutenant or lieutenant. In America, it's lieutenant. But in the UK, at least, it's lieutenant. Even though it's spelt lieutenant. It's very weird. Are we ready? I'm gonna put some food on. I should probably switch to my in the UK. Yes. I do. Yes. Let's switch to this tree. Look who it is. Dead thing.
Ventured far and fought hard to face your doom, puny mortals. Come then and learn the true meaning of despair. That's it. Run! I had loved this.
You excited? for me to kill a dead person. Ghost, we know how much you love when I defeat the dead enemies in this game.
I shall handle you myself, foolish mortals.
Oh no.
Face the terror of the shadows.
Let me just run away. Real quick.
I sense a seed of doubt in your heart.
Let's take this guy, the Drake, out. Or whatever it's called. I always call him Drake. So they actually Drakes? I don't know. But he has 6.592 million morale. He should be doable. I would have thought. We were able to take the other guy out. Perfectly fine. And he probably has less of the whole constant debuff or buffs and stuff. He just like knocks me out, turns me around, stabs me in the back. That's just actually kind of cruel. What else is my... What's my other skill that does? I think it's only the one, right? You gonna be proud of me, Ghost, if we can get the chest plate? Not chest plate. So focused on yesterday's whole chest plate thing. But are you gonna be proud of us if we get the doormat? Imagine our kinship house. We'll have the doormat. It'll be wonderful.
The time of elves and men. Face the truth and embrace despair. I may be bested, but I am not beaten. Fear the shadows, mortals, for it is there that I will be waiting to exact my revenge.
So I got the tattered robe, which is a quest item. There's also a chest. But hopefully. Sad times. It's fine then. At least we killed him. So I got a Dark Emblem of Resolve. I have never seen that item before. What does it do? Dark Emblem of Resolve. A chance to drop off the Lieutenant Dol Guldur in borrowed Guldur. Can be bartered for trousers / leggings. Any class trainer at Ost Galad in Mirkwood. How interesting. It's kind of cool. Let's go have a look at what those items maybe look like. Class trainer. Let's look at like Warden trainer, I guess. Dol Guldur's dungeon sets. It's not really what we're after. Armor of the Wall Warden. Interesting. So 117 agility, 87 vitality, evade and tactical mitigation. That seems like not really a great thing. And only you get some heal over time pulses. Well, not too sure. See these tattered robes though. Tattered robes. They're for a quest that give you some legacies. Are those legacies bound? I'm not sure. Should we see? They're not bound, so I could probably just trade those over to my relevant to Faerun, to be honest. And some Maladrim Gold Star emblems as well. Interesting. But I want the other thing. I love this. Look at this. Beautiful. Clearly a lot of work went into this. Backdrop. I think this looks pretty cool. I like the effect Right. This effect is kind of cool. And I really like the look of this. The sideways skull on a flag. Bit weird, but... Wait, what? What happened? What? What did I do now? What did I say? I just don't know if those resolve. Yeah, okay, cool. I said what was very good? What, just then? I said a lot of effort went into this thing, this backdrop. Thought that was a universal solvent. Nothing you make is good, Ghost. Nothing. Nothing. I'm joking, obviously. Cool. Just something I really wish, right? I know, something I really wish could happen. I wish you could consolidate together heritage runes. I was joking. And you know that. Deep down, you're fully aware. I have no inventory space. This is actually a problem. Oh, I don't have anything I super want to get rid of. Oh no. Well, I can get rid of that, right? I'll do this. Get rid of that. So SSG, when you bringing out some more inventory space, much appreciated. No, my plan is to open the loot boxes at some point. I want to get some lottery points and open up those 10. Is my idea. But yeah. I'd like to open up 20. 20 would be cool, because then I get at least 5,000 embers. At least. What's up with Sims and bugs? No idea. One of my favorite videos, I can't remember what the name of it was, but it was this guy who just literally read out change logs for The Sims. It's hilarious. I loved it. Right. Honestly, I think we might end up finishing off. Honestly. Yeah, I read something about that. Just because, okay, so right now, now that you quit the game, what, Sims? I just don't think there's anything for us to do for the rest of the day. I wanted to go do a stairs run, but it looks like nobody's doing those. And it's getting a bit late in terms of like the amount of people on, 137, so it's very unlikely it's going to happen. These are available tomorrow. I haven't got Nazguls. I would like to get Nazguls done for the extra shard, but I should probably wait till Thursday. I think. And then Reclamation is Thursday as well. So I can get like 500, no, 1,000 in a little bit. And then if I can get, obviously, my missions done, then that's a little bit more. But I just don't think there's much for us to do currently for the rest of the day. Because, yeah, the main thing I wanted to do, unfortunately, is not here. Do the thing? What thing? It's a thing. Or I make a Bjorning and quest him to level 20. You mean a Lotro point run? They don't quest them to 20. I don't quest them to 20, I farm them to 20. And all my buildings are currently level 20. But it's quicker to farm. I can get a Bjorning to 20 in like an hour. I actually have no character slots, so I can't do anything. Elf Hunter 88 already done, sorted, done. I just think I should, yeah, there's, as much as I would love to do something, there's not much to do. I don't want to make a character for the sake of making a character, because I feel like I'm not going to be into it. So I think I should probably finish off. I know it's obviously been a short stream, but hopefully tomorrow/Monday we have a longer one. Also, not to make... I feel like I need to make, not excuses, but reasons that goes to be like, oh, okay, fair enough then. I really didn't sleep well last night. I don't think I actually slept for like more than 2 hours last night. So, I probably need to catch up with that a little bit. Just saying. Watch a Chinese drama. I mean, fair play. You can go do that. Plan is that I finish at 9 tomorrow, so hopefully I can get a lift back, or just get back relatively decent time, and then I can go and just get myself starting back on the stream before I go. What did I say to the boss? About what? About the thing? About what? What about my knights? Let me go have a look at our conversation. I mean, I haven't seen I see my boss tomorrow actually, but I've heard that they are working on my knight situation to not have it happen. But yeah. But yeah, at the very least. Because I've said, right, so today, right, they are so screwed. And this isn't me just thinking I'm so, yeah, the best in the world. So tomorrow they have 4 people working in the morning. And 3 of them are new trainees. One of them is alright. He knows what he's doing, but I don't think he's confident enough to do like have, you know, he's gonna be the senior person there, and I don't think he's confident enough to do that. And then I own at 1, so there's like 3-4 hours. No, how many hours? It's 3 hours where stuff can go very badly wrong. So I need to make sure that I'm available to just fix all that. But that's why I'm on nights at the minute, which is kind of a pain. But as I said, I've been very vocal about my unhappiness with it. So yeah. I think even like other people have agreed with me. Like even other managers have agreed with me that not just in my situation, but the rota issue, the hours issue, is becoming a bit of a problem for a lot of people. Just I'm kind of sort of the worst affected out of everybody, just because of how far I live away from work. But nonetheless, that's not why we're here. We are here to now not be here. So tomorrow we're going to be back for another stream, hopefully earlier than starting at midnight. Hopefully I want to get into one of those instances because yeah, hopefully we can get those instances done, and I want to get in that, and maybe we can do a threshold tier 1 run. Seems like it should be relatively quick, and I think our gear is decently enough gear that we can probably get it sorted. And I might just buy some lottery points and then open up like 20 loot boxes potentially tomorrow, just for a little bit of fun, and also getting some embers, because why not? It's not that bad. What? It's fine. I don't have an addiction at all to loot boxes. No. I'm very good at I'm fine for money. Like I'm not the sort of person who spends money I can't afford to spend, if you kind of get what I mean. Like I only spend what I like. If I'm like hesitant about it and like, ooh, this is gonna be me struggling, I don't do it. It's like when you're when you do like the concept of like investing or Bitcoin or like any of those sort of things where it's like, oh, you know, you can make money off it, but it's kind of volatile. The rule is only put in as much money as you can afford to lose. I think I'm relatively good at that. I speak like a rich person. No, I'm very frugal. So, like in day-to-day life. So when I spend money, I have it. I have money. I'm fine for money. I'm not rich by any means, but I'm alright. To buy like 25 quid worth of lottery points to have a little bit of fun on the stream. Seems like not a huge deal. But yeah, if it wasn't for stream, I probably wouldn't do it. You know? It's kind of weird. It's better value, I think, if I do something for stream than if I were just to do it for myself. You know? Because it's like... It's obviously beneficial to me and maybe somewhat interesting to someone watching the stream. Because it can also benefit me to make my character get better so that my character can do more stuff without failing. And if I can get better gear, then we can also, yeah, do more content, like do some, you know, higher tier like stuff potentially, and that then lets us unlock more stuff, and it's kind of this nice progression. Anyway, it's that, or I have to spend a lot of time lottery point farming, which I'm always down to do, but at the moment I would be nice just to get some extra embers. Anyway, I need to stop babbling on. I'm gonna go now, get some sleep, because I have not slept pretty much at all in the last like 36 hours, or however long it's been. Very small fraction. And I will see you guys all technically later today with a stream where hopefully we get that done, and Monday we will probably do a bit of a longer stream if all works well. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna use the correct buttons so I don't mess up like last time, like Ghost made fun of me for, and I'll see you guys then. Bye bye.